Hi, my name's Jeremy and I'm from the SA Motor team. I've been driving for about 20 years and over that time I've probably picked up a few bad habits. So today I'm going to take a refresher course with Phil from the RAA Drive School. Hi Phil, how you going?
Very good, thank you Jeremy. Welcome to my office.
Thank you. Are you ready for a drive?
Are you ready for some learning?
Yeah, I am.
Okay then, some keys to get you started.
Thank you.
Just make sure that seating position is good so you can get between the pedals and
Yep.
your steering is comfortable.
Seatbelt on.
Yep, seatbelt on would be good.
Check my mirrors.
Yeah, so we'll get the engine started and that way we can do the electric mirrors as well. And
Yep.
and then we'll check our centre mirror, get that right, and then do the side ones if we need to. Okay, so how's that seating position for you, Jeremy?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah,
Okay.
pretty comfortable.
Centre mirror, can you see all right at the back?
Yep, that's good.
And the side mirror there.
Yep. So what should I look out for when I'm changing my mirrors?
So what you're trying to do is, if you imagine a horizon, the horizon should be going through the middle of your mirror, and the mirror should be showing you perhaps a little bit of the side of the car for reference, but mostly obviously outside in the traffic. We don't want to see a great big slab of the side of the car.
Okay. Yep. So they're good.
Okay, so you comfortable?
Yep.
All right.
Ready to go. So what sort of habits do people pick up over the years driving?
One of the worst habits that I see is people driving one hand, and it shows a bit too relaxed about driving, because driving is one of the most dangerous things that we do. You need to be ready if something does go wrong, and driving one hand is not ready. And that half a second between getting full control of the car and not could be the difference between having an accident or not.
Yep. Where do you find most people go wrong during these refresher courses?
Everybody has different strengths and weaknesses, but I guess often not doing correct mirror checks, okay, not having an awareness about the traffic around you. Most people check their mirrors fairly well, but perhaps not always at the right time.
Yeah, that's something I don't do. Is before I rate checking the mirrors.
Yeah, it's a good precaution just to have that awareness all the time of what's going on behind you. So what we need you to do is a reverse parallel park exercise down here, Jeremy. So if you can find a suitable place to pull over to the left, we'll set some poles up for you and we'll see how you go. Secure the car for me. So when you secure the car, I'd like you to put the handbrake on first. Okay. Because that way the car is secure. If for some reason you forget it's in drive and take it with the brake, it's not going to wander off. Okay, so handbrake first when we stop. Yep. Otherwise, very good. I'll set these poles up and I'll be right back in a sec. The deal is we need to have you demonstrate that you can first of all get out of here safely, and then out just past the pole, car straight on the road, not too far down the road, and then reverse the process and put it back in here within 3 moves.
Reverse a little bit, but you think I can?
No, you do need to reverse a bit. Ooh, you're so close to that pole. See the camera here?
Yeah.
See? All right.
Yep.
So it's
So just keeping
close.
an eye on that.
Yep. So use those tools.
Yep.
You will get out all in one go here. You don't need to back up again. Just good checking behind, make sure there's nothing going on back there.
Do you know one thing I forgot to indicate?
Indicate?
To enter the park, do you have to indicate left?
You would, because you drive down this road and you put your indicator on to let people know. I certainly train my learner students to do it that way. Put the left signal on. It also lets people know if they come down the road that we're not going to leave the curb or we're parking, in case they don't get the hint from all the poles and everything else. Out there somewhere. And handbrake first.
Oh, see, that's obviously a habit that I've picked up, is putting everything in park first and then the handbrake.
Best practice.
Yeah. Right? Okay.
Just to make the car safe.
That's something I've learned already.
Good work. I'll just pack these up and we'll head off and continue.
What do people normally want to learn on a refresher course?
Most of my refresher courses are with the more senior part of our community, and they're generally trying to pass a practical drive. So it's like a simplified board test for them. They need to prove that they're still fit to drive. And they normally come to me if they've had a medical episode or something. They just need to prove that they're still fit to drive. So often it's about just getting their skills back up, getting them up to date with the latest road laws and that type of thing. So that's what most of them are. Sometimes it's people who have a new car and they're not quite sure about all the features of it, how it works. Like yourself, if you just think, okay, maybe my driving slipped a little bit, I just want to lift myself. I've got a few bad habits, and come along and do that sort of thing with me as well. A situation up here where a sign's quite important. Why is it important, Jeremy?
It's a stop sign.
Correct. So what's the rules with the stop sign?
I need to stop before I proceed, and that's obviously to check for traffic on the road.
Yep, stop before the line, and then you can move over the line if you need to for better visibility. You can see that shop front's blocking your view.
Yep.
So you can sneak forward a little bit as long as you're not obstructing the bike lane. And now you can look between the trees, and you're just waiting for a safe gap, obviously, between the traffic.
Okay.
And that's good. You're checking both sides, Jeremy. I would have waited.
Ooh.
Yes, I would have waited.
I didn't see the car. It's a fail.
No, it wasn't the decision I was looking for, young Jeremy. I thought there was a good opportunity after that car had gone by.
Yeah, and I agree.
You must have missed the black one, I think, coming from our left. Head back to base now.
Yep.
Finish up strong, Jeremy, with handbrake first.
All right. So how did I go?
So, look, pretty good. There's a bit of defensive driving stuff there, I think, that you might have got some benefit from in regards to being a bit more aware of what's going on around you with the mirror checks and that type of thing. We did have one right turn that was probably not optimal.
Yes, I
and that
agree.
was just a bit of impatience. So a good lesson for yourself there as well about just waiting. A gap will always come eventually. So sometimes if it's a bit risky, maybe you just hang in there. And otherwise, not a bad job at all. Very good.
Thank you, Phil. Thanks for taking the time to come and give me a bit of a refresher course.
Thanks for joining us for a refresher course with RAA Drive School.